untimely fate in this universe. Marvin Branagh, I can't remember how it's pronounced exactly. However, Marvin is probably one of the most impactful characters in all of Resident Evil 2. Next to William Birkin himself. William Birkin is quite terrifying. But Marvin was probably one of the biggest helps and biggest emotion driving factors in Resident Evil 2 next to Sherry Birkin. He was a good officer, and he served many years with the Raccoon City Police Department. He was a very, very good officer, according to all the lore written about him. Now, Marvin Branagh, that's how they say that, Branagh. Well, I'm just going to call him Marvin. Marvin was a police officer who served with the Raccoon City Police Department. He may have been a senior in the Operations Bureau, and he was in Leon S. Kennedy's chain of command. When the T-Virus contaminated Raccoon City's drinking water and transformed thousands of people into zombies within hours, Lieutenant Marvin was carrying out the day-to-day operations within the Raccoon Police Station, with Chief Brian Irons nowhere to be found, and Deputy Chief Raymond Douglas killed on Thursday, the 24th of September. Lieutenant Marvin was in charge of the station, and it was in complete disarray. On the Saturday, a large police operation took place in which Raccoon City SWAT drove out to the Jefferson's Bank to directly tackle the zombies, but were wiped out in the process. In their absence, the zombies breached the police station, and the shutters were pulled down on the east side to limit their movement with numerous casualties amongst the refugees. With 12 more losses on the west side, Marvin's team were restricted to the main hall in the night. A group of survivors made a break with a police van driven by Harry and Rita Phillips, though Fred, Aaron, and Tony were lost in the process. Marvin was injured in the process and could not be evacuated. On Monday evening, ex-Stars officer Jill Valentine fled into the police building and discovered an injured Marvin passed out and believed him to be beyond help. By now, only 5 officers remained in the building, including Elliot Edward, David Ford, Chief Irons himself. Their plan became to determine a method of escape originally considered by Rita prior to her escape, which was to gain access to the tunnels beneath the station, in which he could be accessed from a statue in the main hall or from the parking garage. The search was arduous, and on Tuesday, the team was down to only Marvin and Edward. Being seriously wounded and zombified, rookie officer Leon S. Kennedy, who had just arrived in the city, instead helped out in solving the puzzle to open the hatch. But when it was time to escape, Marvin refused his officers to come with them, and he sealed up the passage to deny the zombies the entry. Soon after, he would complete his transformation into a zombie. Now, in the notes, in the original, Marvin would be found in the West office, where he would give a scenario character a key that was needed to access the other doors in the main hall, and then he would later lock himself in the West office. And he would eventually turn into a zombie by the time you re-entered the West office, because I guess a bunch of time elapsed in between when you arrived and when you actually found the correct key to go to that door. Additionally, if he was not not killed in the A scenario, his corpse would return in the B scenario through zapping. What? In the remake's B scenario, Marvin will always appear regardless if he was killed in the A scenario. The player can avoid waking him up in the remake and thus never having to deal with him. Claire or Leon must not go near him after he's become a zombie. When going down or up the flight of stairs in the main hall, the player must hug the side of the stairwell furthest away from Marvin, as well as try to stay as far away from him as possible whenever he's in the vicinity. Now, to be fair, he is a pinnacle character, and I felt like, again, he was a character that was just cut too short too soon. Because his featuring in Resident Evil Outbreak, if any of you have ever played that, was quite inspiring. He was very dedicated to protecting civilians and his other officers. The man showed almost no fear at all, and was ready to make the ultimate sacrifice to protect his men. Again, these are qualities that I hold in high regard. This man was probably, like, until 3's release, one of the most prolific characters in the series, because everybody was like, oh, the poor guy, he didn't get a chance to make it out, you know? But you never know. Anyway, it seems like a waste of a good character to me. And if you guys are all still listening, I thank you for listening. I thank you for watching.